Hello everyone and welcome to a GrooviKiwi production. My name is Nikolai Hunt and today we have the South Carolina Conference draft. The big day is here for the South Carolina Conference. I'm here with Conference Commissioner Toro. Toro, how about you give us a little brief description of the South Carolina Conference situation and just how everything's going so far?
I would definitely like to start off saying I am excited, regardless the difficult situation we have been handed. But that's not really anybody's fault. I just kind of want to explain what's going on so everybody knows for upcoming videos. If they look a little off or you don't see people that have been drafted, you see new faces, you see not many people, especially those on the team. We kind of just like full on went for it. We grabbed friends of friends, people we haven't talked to in a while. We just kind of reached out to everyone possible. We just got a handful of guys. I think total in the draft pool of those who are most likely to show up is maybe 5 or 6 of us. And then we have what I'm calling a reserve pool, which is like players who are interested, but they're either leaving for school, they're interested if they're available, they're not too sure. And then people who aren't even in the pool who just kind of show up. Like, for example, if we just play a pickup game and then we have somebody who just kind of wants to hop in and we need the player, then sometimes we'll have a situation like that. So just kind of like a plug and play situation. We do have a draft, obviously. You're here, that will be following, but it's more so like we're gonna make it work, and then hopefully next year we'll be a little more organized, we'll have more commitment, we'll plan it out better. It's just kind of short notice on our end, but we definitely this year we're definitely going to do the best we can. Next year should be a lot more organized.
Yeah, definitely. It's just growing pains. It's a new concept. The word's not really out there yet. So Summerville, right? Summerville, South Carolina. Right. So if you're in or around the Summerville area and the league's inaugural season, contact Toro. He's on Twitter. He's on Snapchat. So we're going to share the links to social media and everything, so get up with them. It's going to be a lot of fun, so we really hope that all you can join us along the way.
For sure. I'll have Nick, editor, either put my Twitter here, or here, wherever he feels like. Maybe all 6 spots. We'll see how he feels. Maybe 8. I don't know how to count.
You know good and well I'm going to put it in every single spot, and it's going to take me twice as long.
Here. Anyway. All right, I'm done.
Anyways, let's get underway.
All right, let's do it. So, another little note: we have 2 teams we're rolling with. Just for player availability's sake. Should some not be able to show up, we should have extra, just in case everyone's available. We still have a good game going on. We have some who could sub in, but yeah. So we have Monk's Corner Mondays, also shortened to Moco Mondays, captained by yours truly. And then we have the Somerville Spartans team captain, Seth Walker, great guy. Just met him through this league, actually, but great guy. I'm really excited to work with him and compete against him.
All right, are we ready to put the first pick on the clock?
Oh, yes, we are. So the Somerville Spartans have the luck of the draw, picking their player of choice first.
All right, and before we get into that, we're going to take a look at Spartans captain Seth Walker. Walker showed off some pretty good hands in the combine. He's definitely going to be looking for a quarterback, I think, with his first pick. Showed that he can square a ball up in wiffle ball. You see the one hit he got there, the one pretty good hit he got there at the combine in his highlight film. So expect him to go quarterback here. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Well, that's not a bad guess at all. I mean, he can for sure move a ball if needed, but it's not his position of choice. So I definitely agree with you. I can see him going quarterback. I'm concerned because I know I have one quarterback in my eye, but that's all I'm going to say. Let's get into it.
All right, Toro, let's get the first pick. Tell us who it is.
So with the first pick in the 2021 GrooviKiwi Sports inaugural draft, the South Carolina Conference, the Somerville Spartans select JK.
JK. All right. So I like what I saw from JK. at the quarterback position. Also another speed guy. He can definitely get it done as a receiver as well. So maybe we'll see them change it up a little bit here and there. Seth has found his quarterback. You see he laid down a good bunt there in the combine. So, hey, we'll see how this goes for baseball. But, you know, that's the first thing you want. You need to address the quarterback position. I'm not mad at the pick at all. Good pick for Seth Walker and the Somerville Spartans. All right, so that means that the Moco Mondays are on the clock for pick number 2. And, Toro, I'm just going to tell you, if it's not Cousin Anthony, I don't know what you're doing. I do not know what you're doing. The other quarterback in this draft has just been taken. The other really good quarterback from JK, you know, he showed out the combine as well. If Anthony Toro is not the pick here, or maybe the following pick, because you do have back-to-back picks here, I'm just going to be mad at you. I don't know what else to say. That's all I know. So go ahead and tell us who is the second pick.
Well, you asked. I shall deliver with the second overall pick in the 2021 GrooviKiwi Sports Draft. The Muck's Corner Mondays select Braden Skaronski.
Wow. Wow. Another guy that was high on my list. He's also known as Bread, a small, speedy receiver and an outfielder that really, I think he hit the best in the combine. So, hey, if you're looking all around, you're looking at a guy that's going to be at a receiver position in football. He's also going to help you out in wiffle ball. Top notch. He is a tremendous player. Obviously, you know, we don't have any basketball footage, so hey, it's just going to be a surprise for all of us. But
from hearsay, I will say me and him are probably not going to make the best basketball duo. But a little note I'll throw into the football. He can move the ball at the quarterback position if needed. It's just the mechanics that, you know, we got to work on. But
right,
yeah, that's my guy.
I like the arm strength, but with the speed, it's just he's going to play a receiver. And
100%.
And you know, I'm not mad at the pick because you do have the following pick, and it should be who I think it's going to be. It should be Cousin Anthony. I'm just going to put it out there. So let's get into it. Who's the third pick?
With the third overall pick in the 2021 GrooviKiwi Sports Draft, the Muck's Corner Mondays, the one and only, your favorite team, select Cousin Anthony Toro. How could I not?
Thank you.
How could I not?
We have quarterback 1, in my eyes, finally selected here at pick number 3. The only problem I have with this pick is it was 2 picks too late. So, Cousin Anthony, he showed out at the combine, showed off a very impressive arm, very accurate. I don't see how he fell to pick number 3, to be honest with you, because he's also a guy that, hey, he hit well in the combine as well. So, the 2 Toros and Bread, the Moco Mondays looking very, very strong to start here early.
I will say, 100% the only reason he fell is because he will be one of the players leaving for college late to mid-August. But it's okay because, you know, I was willing to risk it. I mean, that's my guy. You know, we've had that chemistry before the league was a thing. That's my quarterback whenever we go out to the field. So that's the reason he fell as far as he did, considering the rest of the guys leaving have their own round. But I was just willing to say, hey, I'll take him.
All right, and it looks like we're ready to get on with the 4th pick. So, Toro, tell us who the Somerville Spartans will take with the 4th overall pick.
The 4th pick in the 2021 GrooviKiwi Sports Draft, the Somerville Spartans select Logan Avera.
Okay, another guy that can sling it, but he's also got good hands. You know, he showed off good hands at the combine. Looks a little inexperienced at wiffle ball, but hey, aren't we all? We're all trying to grow this season, and you know, I really do think that this team's going to come together well. You know, JK throwing to both Seth and Logan looks like it's going to be pretty good on the football side.
I agree. He's definitely going to make a solid receiver, decent defender as well. He can get physical, get handsy. The one thing, his hands, they're good, but they're also kind of inconsistent. so that may be part of the reason he fell. But whenever he can beat somebody, which is decently often, he can sure come down with it for some deep touchdowns. So I'm not mad at the pick. I am, because I'm gonna have to guard him likely, but at the same time, it's a good pick.
So the 5th pick is on the clock, and we're ready to announce it. Toro, take it away.
So with the 5th pick in the 2021 GrooviKiwi Sports Draft, Somerville Spartans will select Brandon Robinson. Now, Brandon had he didn't participate in the Combine. He was unable to make it, but he is a quarterback out of high school. He's got some speed. Quarterback's definitely going to be a strength as far as football goes. Not sure about wiffle ball. He can make plays at times at receiver, but you're definitely going to want him at quarterback.
All right, and now the Moco Mondays.
So with the 6th pick in the 2021 GrooviKiwi Sports Draft, the Monk's Corner Monday will select Seth Burke, tall guy.
All right, I really like this pick. I'm ready to see Seth develop. The height is just such an advantage out there. The guy, want to see him improve his hands. He's not going to play quarterback, but hey, he hit a shot in baseball, and when he gets to basketball, I mean, he's just towering over everyone. So this is a good pick. It comes late and kind of a steal in my eyes. So really like the roster that the Moco Mondays have put together.
Oh, I'm feeling good, Nick. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't. My only concern is, Anthony leaving, but I'm confident we'll put some dubs up on the board before he goes and does great things. Seth, I'm very excited about Seth. I think me and Brad especially can put some things together and get him up to speed. I think he can be a real sleeper, real asset to this team.
All right, and that does it with the initial pick. So let's move on to the reserve pool. Who's the first pick there?
So with the first pick in the reserve round, the Moco Monday will select Derek Saavedra. I think this one probably a no-brainer.
Yeah, availability is the only issue, and why Derek was not a top 2 or 3 pick. I mean, really, the athleticism just speaks for itself. The football experience is there. He's got great hands and great speed. You saw him in the thumbnail for the South Carolina Conference Combine. He can sling it too. So would like to see some games with him there. Hopefully he'll be available. All right, so let's get a look at the 8th overall pick. Toro, take it away.
With the 8th overall pick, 2021 GrooviKiwi Sports Draft Reserve Round, Somerville Spartans will select Landry Walker, absolute athletic freak. So Landry, again, availability might be an issue. I know he's going back to school as well. He played offensive line in football. But this dude is huge. If we get the chance to see him show up in one of these games, you'll understand. Beautiful hair, we'll say. Great flow. He walks onto the field and he's an immediate presence that will be felt. Great guy. Just, I mean, God, like if everyone was able to be here, it'd be a very tough spot between him and Derek for first overall pick. When you see him, you'll understand.
Also for best flow.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I think he'd win that. Sorry, Derek, but I think Landry wins that. And I think Derek would understand.
All right. Moving right along with the 9th overall pick. Toro, the floor is yours.
So with the 9th overall pick in the 2021 GrooviKiwi Sports Draft Reserve Round, Somerville Spartans will take Alex Valdez. Now, I don't know Alex. I don't know anything about Alex. He's a friend of Seth's, so I guess Seth trusts him as far as his ability. He's one of the guys that if he's available, he'll probably come out and participate. That's all I got on Alex.
All right. So it's shaping up to be a good draft, and let's find out who Mr. Irrelevant is. I can't wait to talk crap about this guy because I know who it is. I know. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me.
So, with the final pick in the 2021 GrooviKiwi Sports Draft Reserve Round, the Mike's Corner Mondays have the pleasure of selecting Rodrigo, a.k.a. Rigo Saavedra. Now,
you listen to me, Rod. All that smack you talked in the group chat, I expect to see it out there, all right? You better bring it. You better lead it in rushing yards, passing yards, receiving yards, penalties, personal fouls, everything, Rod. All right? Extra point, field goals made. I don't even think they have a goal post. Rod, you listen to me. You want to talk that smack? You better walk the walk after talking. That's all I got to say. Toro, the floor is yours. I'm done.
Well, that was wonderful. He's gonna love to hear that. I can't wait. So, Rigo, God, what a guy. Derek's father, king trash talker, self-proclaimed GOAT of all things. Definitely gonna bring the fire to this team. He'll speak for himself. He's known to be. He stated this himself, so don't sue me. He's a guy where you plug him in, he'll do one amazing play, and then he'll sit out for probably like 5 to 10 minutes, but then you can just plug him in and do the same thing. I'm excited. I'm glad he's on my team. And, he's stated multiple times we're not going to lose, so I guess we now have the final piece of the puzzle. We're going undefeated.
Yeah. If words were actions, you've already won the whole championship. Rod, I expect it. It is expected, Rod.
Just know his expectations is either a ring or the season didn't happen. So.
Well, the inaugural season's a good time to get that. So, that concludes the South Carolina Conference draft. Short draft, Little Sister League right now. Really expect big things from you guys next year, but hey, go out there, have fun. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Yeah, thank you for having us. We'll definitely be more organized next year, ideally, and bring bigger and better things to the table. We'll take over that big brother status.
And remember, if you want to play, you can either contact myself or Toro using our Twitters, which I'll post in the description. Instagram for me, not Toro. Any of that. So, Toro, any closing comments?
Also, one more thing about the reserves situation. So, should one team be without sufficient players, but the other team has enough? Like, for example, if I'm missing 1 or 2 guys, and then the other team is like at full capacity, but the reserves show up, we will just take the reserves and plug them to whichever team needs them the most. It's just the team that picked them will have first dibs. So, like, if I'm missing, for example, Brett and Seth, but Derek and Landry show up, and none of the other ones in the Spartans drafted Landry, I would get both of them just for the fact of we're missing 2 people, we need a full team. So, but should everyone show up, then of course everyone will go to their team that selected them. So I just wanted to put that out there as well.
Right. We, again, growing pains. We're just making it work. So, Toro, thank you for your time. I'm excited to see what the South Carolina Conference can bring to the table this season.
Well, we are ready. I am so excited to get started.
And as always, thank you everybody so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Always remember, keep it groovy. See ya.